Today I'm going to be doing the transmission service on our Mercedes-Benz E350 Cabriolet. It's a 2011 model. First thing you're going to do is get the front end of the car jacked up, like so. Next you're going to put your jack stands under the jack pads on each side. And make sure that you clear your side skirt there. So that's going to be it, like so. You're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Get it right under the jack pad. Make sure you clear your side skirt so that when you comes down, it doesn't bend that. Looks like that's as high as it's going to get. That's that. You're gonna let that jack down nice and easy, like your ex did when she said she just wanted to be friends. There we go. Same thing. All right, well, you got that removed. We can come over here and we're going to remove the 6 bolts that hold the pan up here. But before we do that, we're going to drain it. So right here's your drain plug. Where is it? There we go. That's a better look at it. There's the drain plug. I'm gonna go get a pan for it to drain in, and I'll be right back. All right. Get in here. All right. Now you'll see the flow slowing down here. So you got to take something small, just like a screwdriver or something, stick it in there and twist. Oops. Oops. There we go. Thanks. She thought I needed that. I'm gonna go ahead and take these Torx bolts out from around the pan, transmission pan. Oops. This one has an extra one. I need both my arms. There we go. It's a little tight under here. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yep. Oh, shit. So the transmission fluid filter wasn't attached in here. Usually this is popping up in here like this, like it just was, but it was laying in the pan when I pulled the pan. So I don't know if dropping the pan caused it to pull out or if it's been pulled out from there for some time. But it definitely should not have been just laying in the pan the way that it was. It should be popped up there the way it was just a second ago. So let's get this pan out and take a look at the magnets and get it all cleaned up. Checking out the magnets, you got quite a bit of sludge on there. I'm gonna take those off, clean them, get this pan all cleaned up. Then we're gonna install the new transmission filter, put put the pan back on after it's cleaned up. We got a new gasket for it too, so I'm going to take this old gasket off, and then we can get everything back together, and I'll show you how to fill the fluid back up and make sure it's at the right level. Alright. The last drops of that. I don't know when, if at all, this has been done on this vehicle, so I can definitely tell in the performance of the way the transmission's shifting that it could use it, so I don't want to waste any more time on getting it done. I can get this pan cleaned out real good, and we're going to get these magnets cleaned off. I'm going to remove those and clean them off. I've done this one time before on another vehicle of ours, their GLK, same year, same transmission, different body style, but GLK. This is an E350, and that's a GLK 350, both 2011 models, and both 2011 models, and both the same transmission. Magnets cleaned off real good. Set those over there. I continue to clean this pan out. I think I've got a new stem for right here, but honestly I don't really see a point in replacing that. Maybe there is, I don't know, but I mean, for what it does, that stem that's there is going to continue to do the same job. Clean the bottom of the pan too. Put it out of the way. I'm basically just preparing this for a new gasket and new fresh clean fluid. Dirty towel is going to get the bulk of it, and then, well, this is dirty towel too, but it's not as dirty. Should clean around the edge real good. I'm also going to take my air compressor and blow this off before it gets reinstalled. But that's that. Nice new clean pan. That magnet just go right on the pan. Oh, they're on the corner of the pan. I'm gonna put those back pretty much exactly where they were. You can kind of see, because they've been on here for so long, you can kind of see where it was. Get that one more clean. Put that there. Stick that there. Alright. Go ahead and grab the new gasket. Alright. Just take your gasket and you can kind of see how the shape of it, the way it's supposed to go on there. Can't really put it on wrong unless that would be nice. There you go. That's ready. Now that is the old one. It's still got some nasty old fluid coming out of it. I might try to open this up later and just see what it looks like, because I'm weird. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we just need to get back under here and get that new one, that new transmission filter installed. Look at the difference there. Night and day. Wow. Now there isn't really any part of this process that's necessarily difficult, but this might be the easiest of the easy. So all you gotta do is take the old one or the new one and push it up in there until you kind of feel it clip in. That's it. Now I can take the clean pan, reattach it, and then get to filling this transmission back up. Okay, let's see. I laid these in order. Oops, hold on. Wrong way. This is 5. I'm going to screw this adapter on here, okay, and then attach our hose. There we go. We're going to connect that to our pump, which is going to go in a bottle of fluid. Alright, so we've got the new fluid in, and we're going to come in here, start the engine up, and go ahead and cycle through all the gears. So parking brake applied, as it should already been, right? Just make sure that it is. We're going to come over here and we're going to shift through. We're also going to hold the regular brake and then just shift through each gear and hold it there for a few seconds on each one. It's just going to cycle that fluid through. Through it again. You're going to do that a few times through each one. Back to park. And then one thing I do a little differently, which I don't know if it necessarily make a difference or not, but I also hit my paddle shifter. And I hit through each gear of drive. I don't know if it's really making any difference, to be honest, but I figure it can't hurt. And do that again. Probably not making any difference there. I don't know. Do all gears, and then come back down here and go through these again. And you really can't do this too much, so do it as much as you want. Just make sure you keep your foot on the brake and you have your parking brake engaged at the same time. That's probably good. I'm going to let it run in park for a few minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to measure how much transmission fluid we took out versus how much I know I've put in it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Looks like we took out 3,000 milliliters, which is equivalent to 3 liters. And then to account for what we probably spilled, I'd say maybe another 500 milliliters, so like 3.5 liters. And I put 5 liters in, so wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that drains back out. And I'll save it for something else. Alright, I think that transmission's probably warm enough. I'm going to go ahead and let it pull that plug and let it drain back down to where it needs to be. It's definitely warm under here now, so we're going to go ahead and pull this plug and let the transmission fluid drain down. milliliters. There we go. Right about there is probably where we want it. So I removed 1,250 milliliters of the 5,000. Let me go ahead and get that snug. That's about as tight as it needs to be. And go ahead and wipe everything down too. Somehow we got fluid over here on the exhaust. Alright, and then that's really it. And you get done, always make sure you give it one of those, just for good measure. Alright guys, let's give this thing a quick test drive. See how it feels. So far so good. There's a specific road I take on the way home. Wow, okay. Yeah, definitely feel a difference in the performance, the way it's shifting. That's under cruise, so that's not even putting it in sport. But there's a specific road I take on the way home where I can definitely feel, because of the way it's windy and kind of hilly, definitely feel that the transmission's not doing exactly what it should be doing. So I'm going to take this road just on a quick drive and see how it feels. So far, really good. Even on that little incline right there, I felt nothing. Where before it kind of felt like it would hesitate to shift or kind of vibrate as it was shifting. So far so good, man. This night and day. Just like the color on that transmission filter, this thing drives so much better. Not that it was really bad, but like I said, on this road, and any time I was accelerating quickly, you definitely could feel it. You feel like something wasn't right. And like I said, I don't know that this service has ever been done on this vehicle. Hopefully it's been done at least once in the life of the vehicle. It's pushing 15 years old and 130 some thousand miles, so that was a smooth shift there. I imagine this gas mileage is going to get a little better too. Not a ton maybe, but a little bit. Nice fall weather here in Georgia, and the trees are turning, leaves are falling, and it's around, say, low 70s right now. It feels good with the top down, especially after being under this hot car for the last hour. But good. I think it's good. I think it's real good. I didn't feel anything right there. Okay. I'm gonna hear in just a minute. I think the next chance I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and see what it's like coming back. Because I don't go this way to work. I only go this way home from work. I should have turned around over there. It's okay. And that's where I feel it the most. It was. This is all cop. No cop. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around here. It's a good spot. Especially since coming off that decline. I think this bus is letting me go. Okay. I'm just gonna turn around and hopefully I get back out in front of that bus and not behind it. I don't think I'm gonna. Shit. Yeah. That's good though. We'll give him a minute, or her. I don't know. Yeah, he's going out the other direction. Excellent. Alright. So a lot of that was downhill. This is going to be the real test going back up the other way. Felt it around this curve. That was really smooth. If it was even slightly uphill, I felt it before, and it's not happening at all right now. So, and this is a nice incline with a curve too. So. Is driving beautifully. Probably stop and fill up this gas tank before I go home. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fire might have got a little out of control over here. Is that on purpose? I don't know, but it wasn't that big when I drove by the first time. We're gonna assume that's a controlled burn, maybe? I don't know. Nobody was out there though, huh?